Deadpool 2 just hit us with a new trailer stuffed with Marvel in-jokes, Easter eggs, some Justice League and Wolverine origin shade, plus a look at Cable in action as well as some other new characters we're getting in the movie. Yippee-ki-yay movie lovers, it's Jan here, and today I'm combing through the Deadpool 2 trailer for Easter eggs, gags and other details you might have missed. If you're new to my channel, I do regular comic book movie videos, and I'm kicking off a Deadpool giveaway for all my subscribers. Just make sure you're subscribed and leave me a comment about the trailer for a chance to win. And don't forget to listen out for the winner of my Ant-Man and the Wasp giveaway later in this video. The trailer begins with hints at some of Cable's origin story.
I was born into war, bred into it. People think they understand pain, but they have no concept of it. What's the most pain you've ever felt? Maybe the kind that leaves you more machine than man.
In the comics, Cable is a son of Cyclops and the Jean Grey clone Madeline Pryor, who was created by Mr. Sinister, whose wish was to use their child as a weapon. By the way, remember the character Mr. Sinister was already teased in the post-credits for X-Men Apocalypse. I also liked how Cable's gun goes up to 11 in a hat tip to Spinal Tap's amplifiers, which could be dialed up to 11. And the teddy bear on Cable's belt could be a tease to Hope Summers, a mutant child who, in the comics, Cable believed to be the mutant messiah who could save both mutants and non-mutants alike. Then of course we get our first fourth wall break in the trailer when Deadpool interrupts to point out Cable still wearing a green sleeve in the footage.
Wait, no, stop! What in the actual ass?
Dale, why are the visual effects not done? It's a metal arm. It's not like we're trying to remove a mustache.
The Moustache line is an amusing dig at DC's Justice League and the problems that movie had trying to digitally erase Henry Cavill's moustache, which he had to keep during the Justice League's reshoots due to his contract for filming Mission Impossible 6. On top of that, the fact this early Cable footage is missing the completed CGI is also a callback to the movie X-Men Origins Wolverine, which featured Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson aka Deadpool. An unfinished copy of that particular Wolverine movie, which lacked many of the necessary visual effects, leaked online a month before the final film was released in cinemas in 2009. Back in the trailer, the Merc with a Mouth finishes his CGI rant with the line,
It. I'll do it myself.
Deadpool's words are a nice reference to the Marvel character Thanos and the end of Avengers Age of Ultron, where Thanos says,
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Actor Josh Brolin, of course, plays Cable in Deadpool 2, as well as Thanos in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But that's not the end of this trailer's Thanos Easter eggs and jokes. For example, when Sheriff Deadpool says, "I got the stones to help you" to Cable, it's a play on words to do with the fact that Thanos has long been on the hunt for the Infinity Stones in the MCU, a mission will see him continue in Avengers Infinity War. Sheriff Deadpool also tells Cable, "You know you're a lot taller in the..." but he gets interrupted. Perhaps the sentence was meant to finish with the words "in the comics," because unlike these toys here, in the books, Cable is taller than Deadpool. It could also be a dig at the fact that in real life, Josh Brolin is shorter than Ryan Reynolds. Likewise, it could be another hint at Brolin's big screen comic book role as Thanos, who, like Cable, is also very tall. Pixar's Toy Story movies get a big old shout out as the toy version of Deadpool not only uses one of Woody's lines, "reach for the sky," but he's also dressed like the much loved toy, with a yellow shirt and white buttons, black and white waistcoat, sheriff's badge, brown hat and red neckerchief. Notice also how Wade, the name of Deadpool's alter ego, is inked on the right sole of the toy's shoes, in a clear nod to the way Andy wrote his name on the soles of his toys, including Woody. Also, the E in Wade is inverted in a similar way to how the N in Andy is reversed in the Toy Story movies. And did you catch those green toy soldiers too, who also make an appearance in the Toy Story films? Plus, here in the background is Deadpool's painting from his earlier Wet on Wet teaser. So now we can get to the meat of the trailer with Cable lining up against a bunch of DMC security guards. The DMC appear to be the movie version of the Mutant Response Division, aka MRD, which have appeared on TV and in the comics as an anti-mutant elite military group that's captured and attempted to contain mutants in the Marvel Universe. Notice how the style of helmet and uniform does have some similarities to those of the MRD. We also get to see Cable and Deadpool in action around a DMC truck, which appears to have some yellow-suited prisoners on board. Judging by the electronic restrainers around their necks, I suspect they may be mutants that have been imprisoned by the DMC. We also get a quick look at Julian Dennison's character, who looks like he's an as yet unnamed mutant. You might have seen Dennison in director Taika Waititi's Hunt for the Wilder People, but he also appeared in a quick shot in the teaser which hinted at some possible fire-based powers for his character. By the way, I think that might also be a toy of him earlier in Deadpool's Toy Story-inspired set. Another shot also suggests that Wade Wilson either gets captured at some point by the DMC or he goes undercover, as he's wearing a yellow uniform plus neck restrainer in this shot of him in prison. There's also what looks like another set of villains who may or may not be linked to the DMC. Deadpool and Domino go up against some staff in white uniforms, and there are some interesting banners in the background which read Purity, Humanity, Infinity and Clean Blood, Pure Hearts. This might be a link to the Purifiers, who were another anti-mutant group from the comics. The Purifiers were set up by the fanatical X-Men hater William Stryker and became a quasi-religious organisation that carried out terrorist attacks on the mutant population and the X-Men. They may also tie into Cable's storyline in the movie, as Cable comes from the future and, in the comics, has links to the cult-like clan Ascani. The Purity, Humanity, Infinity banner also showed up in the Wet on Wet teaser, and in this shot there's also a The End is Near banner, with a picture of a man with an X logo plus a cybernetic arm, which could indicate that it's Cable. We also get a brief shot of some other new Deadpool characters. On the right is actor Terry Crews from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but at the moment we don't know for sure what character he's playing in the film. Possibilities include G.W. Bridge, Hammer, or perhaps another character who'll appear in a future X-Force movie. And just behind Deadpool and Crews is someone who looks like the comic book character Shatterstar, who became part of the X-Force and who seems to be wearing a similar type of headpiece as he did in the comics. There's also a mystery character loading up a gun, who's wearing some very curious skull rings on their hand. If you've got any thoughts or theories on who this might be, let me know in the comments below. And if you're wondering where Colossus went, well, he didn't turn up in the main trailer, but there's an extra scene in an international trailer which looks like it's in the X-Mansion and shows Wade grabbing Colossus's butt. And there's a painting of Karl Marx on the stairway behind them. So did you spot any other cool Easter eggs or in-jokes in the new Deadpool 2 trailer? And have you got any theories on what Deadpool and Cable are going to get up to in the movie? Be sure to comment about the trailer and subscribe for a chance to win an awesome Deadpool Funko Pop. And if you enjoyed this, do like and share the video and remember to turn on your notifications. The winner of my Ant-Man and the Wasp giveaway is on screen right now, so if that's you, make sure you private message me with your details. You can check out some more of my Marvel and superhero videos you might like by tapping the screen here. Thanks for watching and see you next time, yippee-ki-yay movie lovers!